And welcome to another episode of the Kerbal Expeditions. I am Deer999, and as you can see in the bottom right corner, this is version 22.0351, which means the launcher has been updated with news and other things. Unfortunately, I don't know how to enable that for the Steam version, but also it doesn't truly matter for you and for me. So, oh yeah, and also I need to talk to you about some mods. The real space experience, the mod that you've seen in the first and second video where, and I guess the third video where the EVA Kerbals have breathing sounds. Well, the main draw of that mod and the reason why I got it is because you see the star map. When you launch and you're in Kerbal Space Program and on connected to a vehicle, well, the stars be gone. But it doesn't do that for me for some reason. So I just decided to delete it so the EVA Kerbals won't breathe anymore, and there won't be an awesome interior. There won't be an awesome interior sound for for IVAs. So yeah, and also I downloaded the Interstellar mod, which basically has a bunch of new engines and warp drive that's not overpowered, and its own science facilities, so I can get a constant supply of science. And it also came with its own tech tree and another mod which I forget, but it's gonna be in the description. Even though the installer came with that mod, which allows you to put different tech trees in the game. I mean, you can put them in normally, but this mod makes it easier. So I don't think my tree's been changed because I think it just adds stuff later on. So that's good. I don't need to do anything because when you have a tech tree that's new when you're doing a current and you put it on the current save where things happen. So I was afraid that would have to kind of reset this LP, but fortunately I don't have to. And so yeah, today I wanted to make a new vehicle actually because I thought of a good thing because you know that the mysterious goo container. Let me bring up the rocket number 2. I actually want to make two vehicles today. Rocket number 3, which would be a cheaper version of this, if and only if the balance doesn't go down. I mean, if the balance goes down whenever I use it, as it should. But if this is just a top number, then it won't matter, and I can just make rockets for 19,000 all day long. So I'll have to test that out. And you see this mysterious goo container? Let me bring this up. It will actually weigh something, and also it's kind of expensive. Yeah, so this would likely not balance. So this antenna will likely not balance this out. So what I want to do is, instead of having antenna still good, let's put that on the back. It's kind of my common design. And is it acting group's good? Alright, sorry if you hear the sound that was me hitting that mute button. This mic has a really loud mute button. Alright, that's enabled. Good. So yeah. So what I want to do is, for the mysterious goo container, I want to give it its own rocket. A cheap rocket too, so let's hit new. Let's use this because we won't need EVA reports for this thing. Let's go to propulsion. Alright, so this is something from the install mod, I gather. A resource canister containing a supply of lithium. You can use lithium to make a different fuel. I forget, but I did read the wiki for the install mod. You can find those links in the description for the install mod and the other mod whose name I forget. So I am looking for you. We don't need a coupler for this thing. Oh yeah, and also I was experimenting around with on my other save, and I noticed that this is more expensive than this, but this is heavier than this. So, you want light or you want heavy and cheap? So, I'm going with heavy. I'm going with heavy and cheap because honestly, that thing is so powered that doesn't matter. So, where is it? And since I'm using the Ferrum Aerospace Research mod, that's what that stands for. I kind of have to do that. So, you take a mysterious container and put it on there, along with this. Actually, where is the... Oh, I don't think it matters at all. It's slightly heavier. It would just be slightly hard to control. So, let's give it a name. Rob Kit. 1 out of 1. Alright. And this costs only 2,000. Which this should be definitely cheaper than Wreck-It number 1. So, okay, now we got that done. Let's go to Wreck-It number 2. Load. And make this cheaper by doing this. Wreck-It number 2. Cheap. CH cheap. Right. Oh, what? Don't hit S. Getting used to this keyboard and Grandma's keyboard, they feel completely different to me. So, alright, so let's keep that like that. And do this. So, getting used to them is kind of... It's a different experience for each keyboard. Alright, hopefully that can stand on itself, and that's 9,000 cheaper. And we can take that off. Put that in the back. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do that with number 2. I forgot to put... I'll get that right there. Alright, so save. Get back up that. I forgot where load was for a second. Why are you not saved? Oh, I probably didn't hit the button, but yeah. Alright, so what I want to do now is back out. And I was thinking, since... I mean, the only reason I'm doing this is, because my rockets cost money. So what I want to do is I want to start new and make it the Kerbal Expedition. Put it on sandbox. Sim. Simulation, that's why I put the dot there. Because it costs money to launch my rockets, and if I launch my rockets and they fail, that's a bad thing. If they fail because of my design, that's a bad thing. So what I want to do is I want to do the thing that normal space agencies in real life and otherwhere do, is they launch simulation. I mean, they do simulations. I mean, even with Apollo, they do simulations. I'm not quite sure the North Koreans do simulations, but pretty much everyone else does, even the Russians, I think. So this is what I want to do. To make sure I'm not wasting my money by launching a rocket that just falls over on the pad or just falls over in space. So let's start. Now, to make it easier on myself, I'm going to just transfer the ships from the Kerbal Expeditions program to this. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. Check on a VAB. Now, in order to not get achievements, I'll try not to make an orbit. As you can see, this is all the stuff. Let's, since we're here, wow. I mean, this is mainly Noble Punch. We have not, I don't see any, what? Why aren't these working? Oh, cannot be your first part, duh. I'm so silly. Alright, this is from, don't want to call it, the Interstellar mod. Alright, 4,000. That's how much these things cost. So, what that means is, these are expensive to place. So, I need to make sure when I do place them, I'm placing them in a good location so they can pay themselves back quickly. Well, I just have stupid amounts of money and I can just place them all wherever I want to spend them. Alright. Alright, these are decals. I wonder if they're in career mode at all. But these are cool. Basically, they put your flag onto your vessel after that extinguishes. No? Fine. And antimatter stuff, alright. Alright, enough mucking around the new parts. Maybe I should have done that, but okay. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to see if the Rob kit can go into space. Where is the Rob kit? Did I make that in the SAB accidentally? What is with this lag? This lag makes no sense to me. Oh, there we go. I mean, I can just make it again. It's not that hard. I'm dead serious with this lag. Alright, so the Rob kit does not want to appear. Maybe I made it in the VAB. Who knows? Actually, you probably know. Just ignore all these parts. Actually, once I rebuild this, I'll check and see what programs are running. Because honestly, this lag will get on me if I actually have to fly with it. Actually, let's put it over here. And put that back here. No, it's doing that. What is going on? Is one of my downloads finishing or something? I swear. Alright. You know what? I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, my download of the Knights of the Old Republic one was being weird. Yeah, I have to re-download all my stuff because the hard drive got switched out. Because the other one was failing. Off kit. Alright. Alright, let's see if this thing can... wait a second. No, it's not like the Mysterious School will do anything on this, but... you know, I'm not gonna try to even use it, I'll just see if this thing can fly. I mean, all it needs to do is go straight into space. So I can test out the Mysterious School in the atmosphere and in space. So, that's our mission. Now, it kind of feels weird to me that I'm doing simulations and they're not actually progressing the LP anyway, other than making sure I don't mess up when I'm actually doing the live missions. But it's best to be positive. Why is that flag not changed? I want to see something. Okay, I have a haystack mod which allows you to pick different things in orbit, so you might need stuff in orbit. Alright, let's do this. Go. Aha, I knew that would happen. Oh, it's a good thing I'm testing this right now. Oh, can we see? Nope. Yep, I knew that would happen. Yeah, I mean, I can just revert to... look at that. But let's let it crash. I mean, I could just revert to the hangar, but I might as well just let it crash. There we go. So, rocket 1 fails. Off the mysterious goose line. So we know not to progress any further with that. That's a good thing, because that thing cost, what, like 10,000? Or not 10,000. This one cost 2,000, so I meant, it wouldn't have been much, but it's a good thing I did it. So now let's try out fail. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Rocket would do fine if the mysterious goo container wasn't on there. That thing is point 15, mass units. So actually, let's do cheap. So it's just too heavy for this little rocket to lift without flipping over. Oh, I need to do this. I mean, this way you still get to see me. You still get to see my first time with these rockets, so nothing's missed out. It's just. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that with this one. It's just. All right, let's go. It's just not getting us any science points. And I'm trying not to get the achievements, which is the hard part. But if I do have a design that kind of works, I'll probably not record testing it out and actually refining it. This of course comes with bigger rockets. And I'm not quite sure what to do about moon missions, but I might simulate them. Well, this balances perfectly. I'll probably still simulate them, and just to make sure they work. This ain't working. Okay, there we go. The controls being weird. Alright. This is actually working for some reason. Poorly, but it's working. And I looked online to see if there was a tech tree map, and there isn't. For some reason, no one has one. Or I didn't look hard enough. I probably didn't look hard enough. But maybe there's someone on the forums with a tech tree map. I mean, it would be extremely helpful for me. So I can see where to get the SAS from. Because I need that bad. I mean, you can see. And also, this launch might be caused by the fact that I let it sit for a second. And I never throttle this engine up. That also might be a reason. Alright, where's 90? 90's there. Let's go to 90. That's not 90. What's going on? I'm pressing down in Z. I'm pressing down in left. It's weird. Oh, you know what? It's because this engine can gibble. And we're just relying on the capsule. Alright, that works. That's fine. Go back over there. Go back over there. So let's see if we can still get into an orbit. I mean, I still got this entire other stage. It might maybe be the worst orbit you ever seen, but it'll be an orbit. Yes, I really need that. Alright, so it balanced itself out. Let's go The map view. First time I need that. Get that thing out of there. I clicked on it. Especially since there's no SAS. Alright, we're in orbit. Hold the engine. Hold the engine. Cut. Power. Control. There we go. I did not that. That works. Alright, this rocket is more than capable of getting into orbit. It's really unstable. See? Come on. Oh, I don't know when to throttle up. Okay. I just realized that. It's just controlling it without SAS is easier in non-map view. Physical acceleration, really? Jerk game. Aren't we high enough? Yeah? Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, it's really hard to switch between map view and normal view because, you know, the rocket just won't stay still without SAS. And I can't check to see if my precision control is on. The keyboard is just not sensitive enough for this either. I mean, who said computers are precise? Yeah, they need a joystick for this. I guess I'll try to use the joystick because controlling this stuff without SAS is kind of impossible. The keyboard is just not precise enough, or it's not precise at all, actually. And we're out, aren't we? Yes. I hit space. Why my control is taking a second to input? There we go. Let's try out this new engine. I never used this engine before. I'm actually going to orbit accidentally. Well, we're on 90, I think. Oh, we're not going to run out of fuel anytime soon. Yeah, I might need to whip out my Wii U controller for this, actually. Because the joystick might not make sense for me for using it for a rocket, but Wii U gamepad might make sense. Alright, slow down. Oh, we're almost there. I guess the orbit doesn't count. Alright, and you know what? Before the achievement pops, we might as well get that done. So this design works. It gets... What is wrong with the camera? Why is it so... Okay, that's weird. So this design works perfectly. It can get into orbit, you got plenty of fuel. You can definitely get back from orbit. So, yeah, the problem was I need a gimbling engine, probably. So we know what to get next, a gimbling engine. So, revert flight to assembly. So, we know that the rump kit fails. It can't work. It doesn't work because of the mysterious goo. We know the rocket too cheap works perfectly. And I selected that game. Well, now, I'm going to continue practicing with this. making sure I can actually fly it well. So I'll see you in a second. I'll see you actually in the other save. So be right back. Alright, then we're back. And now you can see through that, we're back in the normal save, the live save. And I spent like an hour trying to get the Wii U controller to work, and it just doesn't work with KSP. The sticks for the Wii U controller gets confused with the mouse. That's because the only reason I'm able to use the Wii U controller is I bought this $25 adapter from Amazon, and it works pretty well. It's just really difficult to get the Wii U controller to work for the game. I mean, for games that work with normal Xbox controllers, it works great. Like Mountain Blade. Basically, just switch it to the Xbox 360 setting, and it works fine. But for games where I have to actually program the controller into it, doesn't really want to work that well. Like Battlefields. But it works for Battlefront too. So yeah, so I decided. And I was playing around in a simulation game that thing to work, and I realized I don't need these at all. It doesn't help it at all. So, let's try this again. And I actually got my 10 launches achievement. So sorry for you not being able to see that, but, I had to test out the controller. So let's go. Now, actually, when the Wii controller was working, the sticks were cooperating with the game. It worked great. I mean, the Wii controller is actually my favorite controller of all time. General flight. Launch the missiles. Alright. I forgot. Game, would you allow me to launch this rock? I mean, would you allow me to fix that thing? Because, I was dumb and I forgot to check it. Oh yeah, my voice is dry, by the way. That's why my voice cracks. It only cracks when I'm dry, when my voice is dry. I mean, when my mouth is dry. Oh good, that thing did not do anything. I should have recovered it well with it. Actually, reverting it seemed to work. About recovering it. Actually, let's look at the... this thing's really cheap now. So, yeah. Actually, no, I just want to get science points for the... Was it to save? No. You. I'm not quite sure I need this handle, but might as well have it anyway. Alright. MG. The MGC, the Mysterious Goo Collector. Actually, no, Scanner. Scanner would make more sense. Or Metal Gear Solid, either way. Alright, so reverting seemed to work. Like I just recovered a vehicle that might have worked. But for right now, let's focus on this. Oh yeah, and I finally figured out how to get rid of those black bars on my videos when I'm using the Windows Movie Maker. How I actually got rid of the black bars for the second and third episode of this series is by simply using a different program called eSoftWrite or eWrite Soft Super. It's a video converter software. My cousin Michael recommended it to me and actually installed it on my computer. So it works fine, just really slow. Windows Movie Maker is faster. Serve. Alright, that got us a lot of stuff actually. time's up. So next episode we'll finally we'll take Rocket 2 Chief into orbit. Hopefully. Right. Well, let's go cover. Did that work? So I wasted a lot of money on that antenna. Well, not a lot of money, but I wasted some money. It didn't work. Alright. That did not give us the signs, and that cost us money. It's a good thing that was a stupidly cheap missile. But anyway, so thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, like video, so dislike this video. If you go searching the videos, please follow me on Twitter. You can find those links on my channel page. Raptors on the left, Twitter is on the right. It's on the top with the title card, or whatever that thing's called. And I guess, see you all in a second.